Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming checking another video out. This lady today we're going to be doing a pink and white ombre set. So basically she's had a previous set on, so we filed the nails right down to the clear base that we applied right at the beginning. We've sanitized her hands. We've pushed a cuticle back, done all our prep work. As you can see there, I've just been priming. So now I'm going to be going in with my first bead of white. I'm going to place at the free edge of the nail, and all we're going to do is we're going to feather that up just past the point of regrowth. So not right up to the cuticle area, just past that point. You can see me there, just trying my hardest to keep in control with my brush, keep my acrylic under control. I'm not dragging the acrylic down, all I'm doing is patting it into place, using the belly of my brush to keep the shape of my nail, keep the acrylic in, the places where I want it to be, basically. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm just going to let you have a watch and I'll pop back when I'm needed. So there again, I'm just moving on to the next finger. I've missed the ring finger out because that's the one we're going to be doing a glitter feature nail on. So again, I'm just applying my white bead at the free edge of the nail and I'm just patting it into place where I want it to be, feathering the back of the bead down past that join area. If you need more there, like you can see, I've just added a little bit more of the white acrylic, that's fine. Obviously, you want all your strength and your structure in there. So make sure as you're going along, you're constantly checking the shape of the nail, the structure of the nail. You want your apex to be in the right place. So now I've done all my white, all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using my cover. We used Amore by Cjp. All my products will be linked in the bottom of the video. So anything that I've used and you want to know what it was, then it will be there. So go check it out. So I've picked my first bead of Amore up. I've placed it just at the join. I've not gone right to the cuticle. I always do this in 2 beads. Some people do it in 1. I prefer to do it in 2 beads. I placed it just at the join of the white, and I just let it set for a second, and then I literally just patting and walking the bead down the nail. There again, you can see I'm just popping my second bead, my cuticle bead. I'm just using the back of my brush just to tap it into place. I'm not dragging it, I'm tapping it and walking it and feathering it down that nail. When you do an ombre, you want the nice consistency of the pink or the peach, whichever cover powder you're using, the consistency and the flawlessness, if that's how you'd say it. So the white and the pink literally just blend in together. That is the aim that you're after. You don't want to be able to see that join. Also here you can see as I'm applying that cuticle bead, I've got my client's finger pointing downwards. If you do that, ladies, you'll find that gravity will pull that acrylic down the nail anyway. You don't want it to be flooding into the cuticle area. That is the last thing you want, otherwise you will end up with lifting, or you'll end up with bits that are all rigid and your clients will start picking. So always try and have the finger pointed downwards, and gravity can do its job of what it needs to do. So when I'm happy with all my pink and my white, ladies, all I'm doing here is I'm applying a clear bead of crystal glass by Cjp. I always cap my ombres, whichever cover powders I use. Even though your cover powders are a strength powder and there is no need to cap, with an ombre I always do, because you've created such a beautiful blend of the two colours. You don't want to start filing it away. So if you do your capping with your clear, it just adds that little bit of protection to your ombre that you've created. So now we're going to be moving on to the ring finger, which we're going to use a glitter for. Now we did do the pink and white ombres. We wanted a nice pinky glitter on this now, but we didn't want it too pink. So we went for two glitters. We used Rose Blush and we used Rainbow Lights, both from Glitter Planet. What we did is we just mixed them together to get a nice even coverage with them. So it was still pink, but you'll see on the video at the end, it's absolutely stunning mixed with the rainbow light rainbows. All the products will be linked. I'm sure it's called Rainbow Lights, I'm sure it is, but everything will be linked below for you to go and check them out, guys. It was just a really pretty colour when we mixed them both together, and it just complemented the ombre so much. So once you've got all your glitter in place and you're happy with the coverage, I'm just going to cap this nail again in Crystal Glass by Cjp. You want to cap your glitter nail, obviously, because if you filed it, you're just going to file all the glitter away. So once you pop your clear bead on, just pat it and walk it down the nail, making sure all that glitter goes matte. When it all goes matte, you know you've got a full encapsulated nail, so you know that when you come to filing, you're not going to be filing all that pretty glitter away that you've just worked hard on. So once you've done all your capping and you've done everything you need to do for the set, you're going to go and file. Now my filing technique is really simple. It's sidewall, free edge, around the cuticle area and down the barrel of the nail. If you keep your acrylic in as much control as you can, always using your brush to keep it patted in place, you know, the shape of the nail, when you do that you won't have so much filing to do at the end. It does make it a lot easier to do, ladies. So try your hardest to always make sure your acrylic is where you want it to be. It's nice and smooth and you won't have so much filing to do at the end. So once you've done all your filing, ladies, and you're happy with the shapes of your nails, you've got them all to the exact length, shape, your apex is in there, everything is bang on point. This is the bit we all love. It's the top coat. Here I'm using the Cjp top gloss. It's tack free. It is amazing. The shine you get from this is absolutely fantastic. So as you're seeing there, I always do my thumbs separate. I always do the four fingers, then I'll do my thumbs together and pop them in the lamp. Just down to preference again. Everybody works different. Everyone has their own way of doing things. But just look at that finger there. Look at that glitter finger pop. This is the most exciting part about doing nails. I love this part. I get too excited. My clients laugh at me. But hey ho, when you've got a passion for nails, you've got a passion. Last but least, always finish your service, ladies, with some cuticle oil to add that hydration back into the nail. Thank you for watching again, ladies. Bye!